I'm a lucky guy. I didn't do so well in high school and didn't meet the requirements to go to university right off the bat. Instead, I went to community college, lived at home, worked a part-time job, and saved a shitload of money. Afterwards, I went to a public university. I graduated during a huge recession without debt thanks to my privileged circumstances, which allowed me to think less about the money I'd earn after college and more about my interests. That being said, tuition to even state public universities has increased dramatically since I graduated, making the once realistic American dream seem a distant memory for many of us youngsters. Hello everyone, Thought Monkey here. Today we're going to explore the topic of why in recent years college has become so expensive. Just how expensive is college? The website collegedata.com states that 1 year at a public university will cost on average roughly $25,000, while at a private university it will cost $50,000. This hasn't always been the case. From 1984 to 2014, tuition for public universities has increased over 225%. And to make matters more daunting, only 19% of students actually graduate at a 4-year university within 4 years, making the majority of students graduating within 5 or 6 years. And while tuition goes up and it takes longer for students to graduate, on average, it takes longer for college graduates to earn back what they've spent on tuition, which on average happens at 36 years old. Moreover, college grads have been earning less and less over the past 10 years while the cost of college is skyrocketing. But why? Higher education is just like a business. In fact, some say that the US Department of Education makes $15 billion in profit from student loans every year. If students stop taking out loans and going to college, our economy might just collapse. Universities are like a business in that they want to attract students just like businesses want to attract customers. To do this, universities need to hire the best professors who can conduct research in the most up-to-date and technologically advanced labs. This is not cheap. The average salary for a professor is $100,000. A lab? Probably a lot more expensive than that. Universities also need to have beautifully built campuses. Again, not cheap. Not only do the buildings need to be architecturally aesthetic to attract students, but the grounds need to be taken care of and the buildings maintained. Universities also must have attractive amenities like career services, health centers, and even psychiatric availability. All of this costs a shitload of money and creates a load of competition between universities. Consider it like an arms race, education style. But that's not all. In order to pay for such expenses, universities create high tuition and use financial aid to help those who can't afford it on their own and take as much as possible from those who can afford it. This is called the Bennett Hypothesis. Our government provides loans and financial aid to students, and colleges get their money whether it's from students who take out loans, get financial aid, or can pay for it out of pocket. If schools know that students have more money to spend, they can raise tuition and make their campuses even more attractive to potential students, which causes more competition between schools. So when the government is providing subsidies for its citizens to go to college, there's much more demand for education now that more and more people can afford to go to college. And this, in turn, encourages colleges to charge more for education, and they can increase their marketability by spending that money on professors, campus beautification, or improved amenities. The real question is, however, is college worth it? That I cannot answer, but I will say that going to college has made me widen my perspective and has allowed me to pursue ideas that I probably wouldn't have if I had not gone. College is about your education and an investment that will last you a lifetime. The only answer I can give you is to think about what you are passionate about and do it. If you don't need a college degree to pursue your passion, then don't go. But if you think college will enrich your life and help you obtain mastery in your passion, then go. Thank you for listening to this episode of Thought Monkey, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to stay updated with my latest Thought Monkey content. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram and Facebook pages, which are updated regularly.